So what that means is that 47,000 young people and their families were fined initially at $250 to pay. And in communities where $250 is a lot. Of those 47,000, many of those ticket citations were actually young people going to school. They were on their way. Some of them were actually on campus getting truancy tickets. The penalties would be increased very, very rapidly. If you can't pay $250, it ended up going up to as far as like $900 or $1,000, over $1,000 with penalties. So we've been looking at this issue for at least 5 years. Organizations like the Community Rights Campaign, which is part of Labor Community Strategy Center, Public Council, the ACLU, Cadre, the Youth Justice Coalition. Us as part of like the Dignity in Schools campaign, we were really focusing on this issue. And one of the barriers was definitely getting this data. It took us just like very recently just to be able to get the amount of data for the school district. And we're also dealing with two police jurisdictions, the LA School Police Department and the Los Angeles Police Department. So dealing with two different institutions we're both trying to get data from, who aren't giving us data. So we're like, all right, we got to change this municipal code. And this week, on Wednesday, February 22nd, the City Council unanimously passed a change to Municipal Code 4504. Yesterday there was 200 people came out, and we packed the City Council. Great speeches were done by youth, by teachers, by organizers, by Judge Nash. Now for truancy, first two quote-unquote offenses are things that are handled in school. Only in the third citation will there be a fine, and it's associated. It's a $20 fine, but including court fees is $150. Yeah, even with that, there's still like a lot of positives. Like Judge Nash has already said that he will not, be fining young people in his court. So even with this third punitive step around fines, it's still, it's more than likely young people won't be getting ticketed. Both the school police department and the city and the Los Angeles Police Department got directed now to have to find out why young people are late. If they're heading in the direction of going to school, they cannot cite them. If they have a note from a doctor or a parent to be out of school for a certain time, they cannot be cited. And they have to investigate and ask before they even do a citation. And thirdly, they cannot be ticketed on school campuses whatsoever or within a 3-block radius of the school, which is great.